Welcome back, and round 2 of the BMW S1000Rr dyno. So remember, we tried once before, but we couldn't get it over 8,000 RPM because it kept cutting out. Well, we've since fixed that problem, we're pretty sure, and we're back at Motor Garage, and we're gonna see how much power this baby will make. Look who's just turned up, eh? Hey? Mr. Showboat on his beautifully clean V4 Penny. Beautiful, beautiful bike. I thought I'd get the Aprilia out in the sunshine as well and see if I can get some better photos of it. It does look pretty schmeck, look at that. It is a pretty nice looking beast. But anyway, back to why we're here. So we've got a couple of faults. I have actually done the light deletes, so the front light and the rear light. I don't know why I'm pointing at Brett's nose. The front light, Pinocchio there, Rudolph. So we're just gonna delete those actual codes out now. See if we can, because we're still getting the actual codes come up on the screen. So front side light faulty, even though I'll put the delete on it. Okay, so base front done, 195?
195.4.
What did I say?
Wrong.
What do you reckon? Sounds very good, doesn't it?
Very good.
Yeah.
Very distinct.
305.
305 kilometers?
Yep. Oh, you must have bolted it.
No, I didn't put it in.
Oh.
I don't put all the bolts in all the bikes I build. That's how I roll. I'm a YouTube bike builder.
Now we have to read the map. And then we can modify the map.
So read the map, read the current map,
Yeah,
and
read
then
the current map in the bike.
and then
we
modify.
save the base setting. And then we will modify what's in there.
So read the current map, save the base setting so that you can revert to it. Is that what it is? Just in
Yeah,
case?
but you always have to, with BMW, you have to work off the map that is in the bike.
Yeah, right. And then, so once you've got that base map, that's where you start like adjusting air and fuel and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, total horsepower?
Total?
There's a donut, there's a spare donut out there riding on this. 205.
205.
Wow, Mr. Conservative.
Yeah. Down to 5.
He doesn't want it to beat his Ducati.
Yeah. Ducati.
So tell me, what do you think of the new V4?
Honestly, I like it.
And there's a million people watching this.
But the I don't know, the front end is not doing it for me.
Same,
Yeah.
same. I'm
Front end, yeah. You gotta trust the process.
fully the same. I actually like the swing arm. I think the swing arm looks pretty cool. There's something about those lights, I don't know, not aggressive enough. So with the Beamers and the new ones, you've actually got to plug directly into the ECU. So how much of an effort is this? You've pretty much got to pull all that front apart just so you can get the tune working. That's
just
insane.
so we can talk to the computer.
Just so we can talk to the computer. Nuts. So what's the difference between light red, dark red and blue, and different colours?
So from my setting, white is at my settings,
Yeah.
then red is leaner than my setting, and blue is richer than my setting.
So it's the
So
air fuel ratio.
It's going to make a calculation of how much to change the fuel to the settings I put in.
Ah, right.
And then we run back through it again and see if it took the correct settings or if it changed enough.
Right, and I have noticed, because I'm a YouTube bike builder, I'm not a pro, I have lost one bolt. So here we go. But that doesn't look like it's off one of my bikes. That looks far too old.
Oh no, that's new. There was no bolt on the bench before.
So where'd this one come from? Oh no. Do you reckon you'd notice that wheel when it's passing Brett on track? Like spinning, like as you're passing?
Are you getting another rider to ride it?
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm riding it. But yeah, you'd notice, you'd appreciate the spinny whiteness.
It definitely will not make more power than my bike then.
Don't sabotage my tune. First run, 2:01, but still heaps more to go. Okay, so 205.2, 205.2, and that's not too bad, but we think we've got more in it. So what we're gonna do is cool the tire down a little bit. We've done a few more tweaks to the fuel mapping as well, and we're gonna do another 1 or 2 runs and see what we can get. Well, I haven't not got my hat on backwards. It's supposed to be backwards. Not bad.
I win the donuts.
207.46 was it?
4.6, I think it was.
Yeah, 207.46. So I shall go and get your prize. Closest to the mark today was Brett at 2:08. Brett wins a donut. This is the prized chocolate donut. Brett, congratulations, buddy. The donut is all yours.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner. 207.46, mate. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. That's not bad. Like anything between 205 and 210 was pretty good. So now we've just got a few little tweaks to make to this bike. I think we'll probably put a new race chain on it, maybe a nice gold one. So we'll probably do that now. And then, I'm not sure what else is left to do before the bike's ready for sale, so awesome. Now I don't know if you can hear that, but I've got a final little surprise for this video. It'll probably end up getting its own video anyway, but I'm going to try and see how much power this RSV4RF makes just on a power run. So let's have a look. I mean, what do you think we would get on like actual tunes? Like, would we get
bolts in the belly pan?
I don't know what you're talking about. Would we get 195? Do you reckon? At the wheel?
High 180s, maybe low 190s.
Low 190s. That's worth it. Okay, so thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. The BMW is tuned. It's pretty much ready to go. Brett's going to put a new race chain on it, and then other than that, another build completely done. And make sure you tune into the channel, like, subscribe, you know the drill, because this is going to be the next baby on the dyno, and Brett the Master Magician here is going to try and get us maybe another 10 horsepower if we can. And then the Green Army machine will also be for sale, but I am sort of tempted to keep it.